Om. 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 Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat, Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri, Gurave Namaha. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namah. Harihi Om. My pranams to all Atma Jyotis, divine light of the self. I welcome all of you to today's session of Yoga Vashishta. I am conducting these sessions as a steady hour so that I learn. I am not a jnani, I am not a pandita, I am not a guru. I am reading some books on Yoga Vashishta, making some notes, and especially I am reading a book published by Ramakrishna Mutt, which is in Telugu language, and I am making some notes and speaking on it in English. There might be mistakes in my understanding. I beg your pardon. So, we are in Mumukshu Vyavahara Prakarana. So, Sage Vashishta is telling Sri Rama that there is nothing called Daivam. Whatever is our effort that we have put in the past, they will bear fruit in the present. So he's saying, you do something and the results come in a different place and at a different time. So that is what people are calling as Daivam. That they don't know why this result has come because they have forgotten what they have done in the past, either in the same life or in the past life. So they say, when the result comes, if it is favorable, they say, God has graced me with this result. And when the result that has come is unfavorable, they say, God is punishing me. But this is all delusion. People pray to God saying that, please fulfill my desires. That prayer is also an effort. That is also a Purusha Prayatna. So, by prayer, the mind becomes pure. And to achieve the task, a person will become eligible. And by the purity of mind and determination, that person will put effort and get that result. And he will say, God has granted me my desire. Here also, it is the person's effort that is causing the result. People in the world say that person's luck is like that. That is what is the Daivam or Adrushtam that we are talking about. That's what we are calling as God, or the unseen force. So what Sage Vashishta is saying is that whatever effort we are putting in the past, they are bearing fruit. So there is no independent unseen force that grants wishes or grants results arbitrarily. It is not arbitrary. It is based on our efforts only. So, if a pleasant or unpleasant thing is come as a result to a person with a weak mind will say it is God who has given him that either prasada or punishment. But those who are able to clearly think, they will know that their samskaras are the latent impressions in their chitta, which are likes and dislikes. Those samskaras or vasanas are the reason for the current disposition that this is pleasant or that is unpleasant. Apart from this, based on samskara, we will categorize things as pleasant or unpleasant. Apart from this, there's nothing called daivam. Therefore, in the present, put effort and try to realize the real nature, true nature of yourself, of your Atma by Viveka. This is what sage Vashishta told to Rama. Now Rama is saying, O Maharshi, sometimes you are saying the previous past efforts is the results coming from the past sanchita, the accumulated karma, is what we call as daivam, God. Sometimes you are saying there is no daivam, there is no God. Why are you saying like this? Then sage Vashishta is saying, Rama, when I tell you something, you have a very great intellect. You can grasp it, the subtle aspects of it. As your guru, this is what I think about you, that you have a very subtle intellect. Therefore, what I'm going to tell you, listen carefully and with faith. Then you can understand the truth. Some persons behave in a particular way, talk in a particular way. Why are they behaving and talking in that particular way? I'll tell you the answer. Depending on the vasanas or samskaras of the person, which are vasanas and samskaras are the accumulated habit patterns and latent impressions of the mind. A person behaves and talks in a particular way. And those latent impressions and vasanas, they propel a person to behave and talk in a particular way and act in a particular way. So the vasanas propel a person to do some action. And those actions further solidify the vasana. So it's a cycle. So a person's mind and speech follow their vasanas. And based on that, their actions are determined. A person's opinions, feelings are all as per their vasanas and impressions. Is it possible that your mind says something and you do something else? Not possible. Whatever your mind wants, you do that. Similarly, what your mind wants is determined by your vasanas, and your karmas, therefore, are determined by your vasanas. Whatever be your vasana, a person will try, put his effort to fulfill that vasana. I will get this result, this determination he or she makes as per the vasanas. That strong desire born out of vasana and the action that follows, that is what transforms into what you call as daivam or the karma phala, daivam. Therefore, the strength of karma born out of vasanas is the strength of their destiny or the daivam or the luck. Therefore, nothing apart from your karma or effort. There is no daivam apart from that. And there is no daivam, there is nothing like God gives something else not in accordance with your efforts. Therefore, every karta, every doer determines his karma and his or her karma phala, the result of the karma. Therefore, there is no independently deciding daivam in this. Whatever be the vasanas which are strong in a person, latent impressions strong in a person, they convert into actions, karmas. But a person does not clearly look into his mind what is his vasanas, what is his samskaras. Therefore, he determines that whatever result I am getting is through some unforeseen force, an unseen force. And he will think that somebody is propelling me to do this karma, forcefully making me do this karma. Nobody is making him or her forcefully to do a karma. It is that person's vasanas or samskaras, tendencies, latent impressions that makes that person do that. Therefore, karma is non-different from vasanas. And those vasanas, what are those vasanas? The manas, which is the mind. Mind repeatedly thinks about something that forms a strong impression. Therefore, repeated thinking, manana, is the mind, is the nature of the mind, and this mind has an action called manana, repeated thinking. This action is non-different from Atma. Therefore, whatever you are calling as Daivam is nothing but effort, which is karma, and karma is nothing but manas, mind. And that mind is nothing but Purusha, which is the Jiva Swarupa. Therefore, the Swarupa, the nature of Jiva, individual being, is nothing but Purushakara, the effort he or she puts. Therefore, there is nothing other than Purushakara. So, what is effort? Effort is propelled by thoughts, mind. And mind is propelled by the manana, repeated thinking, or the vasanas. And that is the jiva. Therefore, jiva is nothing but purushakara, the effort. Therefore, there is no daivam other than purushakara. And I am proclaiming that there is no other God other than this. Now coming to Atma. What is Atma? Where is it? That Atma is non-different from Jiva. Jiva Swaswarupa, real nature. And the real nature of Jiva is Atma. And Jiva, through his mind, in the mind, before a physical action happens, it happens as a thought. Therefore, whatever is happening is nothing but born out of mind. And this mind, the Jiva, gets the fruits of everything through Atma. That is what we call as God. That is what is Daivam. Therefore, the result what you are getting is what you have in mind, and mind is getting from Atma. Therefore, your true real nature, Atma, is none other than God. In fact, mind, manas, chittam, vasanas, karma, daivam, all these are synonymous. Synonym.
బాగుంది ఇది బాగుంది
సివిల్ సర్వీస్ లో కరెక్ట్లేకపోయినా అందరు సివిల్ సర్వెంట్స్ అంట ఆయన వాళ్ళకి పంపారు ఎక్స్ప్లికేట్ చేసి నాకు ఫొటోస్ అలా తీసుకోవాల్సింది ఆ డేట్
They are synonyms. All these synonyms are created. All these synonyms are used by sages and saints so that they can explain this concept to the people who are ignorant. The ignorant person do not know difference between consciousness and the body. They don't know I am consciousness and this is body. Consciousness and body are different. This discrimination or discernment is lacking in ignorant people. To teach to such ignorant people, all these words are created by the sages and saints. And they have been described and discussed in detail all these synonyms. When a person understands this discussion or about these synonyms, what actually is this karma theory, then the ignorance will go away. When a person understands that I am not Jada Padartha, I am not an insentient body, I am a sentient spirit, I am consciousness. Till a person understands that I am consciousness, till such time, all these words are necessary to explain to that person. The root of all is Purusha. Whatever the vasanas of that Purusha, he will get those results. Therefore, through Purushakara, effort, only all the desires are being fulfilled, but not through luck. If you say desires are fulfilled through luck, what is the point of Shastras, scriptures? Why should I teach you something? What am I teaching? Therefore, for you or for me or for anyone, effort is most beneficial. So Sri Rama is saying, "O Munindra, I have a question, I have a doubt. There are praktana karmas, what I have done in my previous lives or in the previous time, past tense. They are stronger than my present karmas and they are determining my present. You are also agreeing to this. So whatever the praktana karma, the previous karma is determining, we have to act like that. We have to undergo that. If praktana karma is determining my current life, what can I do? So how can my current behavior be different from what my praktana karma is determining? Sage Maharshi is saying, Sage Vashishta Maharshi is saying, you have a beautiful question. You are very clever, but you are again proposing non-effort, which is jadatva, which is insentience. What you are saying will make a person lazy and dull. But what I am saying, this dialogue, what is the aim of this dialogue is to make the listener more effort oriented, because those who lack effort cannot gain anything, whereas a person with effort can gain something. Anyway, I will answer your question. What do you call as praktana karma, the previous karma? These are the karma which you have done in your previous life. So, this Purushakara that you have done before, if they are propelling you to do something, if in the present, if you don't like it, will you keep quiet and watch? Oh Rama, you are consciousness. You are a conscious being. You have freedom. You are not an insentient being. So you are not a puppet in the hands of Praktana Karma. What is, you have a capability to act in the present. Therefore, whatever you act now will be beneficial to you. Other than that, if you say, this is my Praktana Karma, I cannot do anything, I have to do this, this is my destiny, some unseen force is making me do this. If you think like this, nobody can save you. Will the Daivam will come and save you? Every jiva has good and bad Praktana Karma. The good karma and bad karma of the previous karma. So the good karma will propel a person towards good, and the bad karma will propel a person towards bad. Whichever is stronger will win. It is fine. But in the present, what should I do? What should I not do? What is the effort I should put? What is the effort I should not put? What should I understand? What should I not do? These are in the hands of a conscious being, in the jiva's hands. So what should be done? What is the effort one has to put? All these things one should learn the right path, sanmarga, right path. One should learn from gurus and elders and wise people. They have told what is vidhi vidhana, what are the prescribed actions. So if you don't follow them and say that I am helpless and cry, it is not right. Therefore, whatever the gurus have taught, the ancient gurus, what is vidhi vidhana, sanmarga, follow them and try for self-realization, enlightenment. Why should one go after sense pleasures and worldly attractions and go towards one's ruin? Therefore, you follow Shubha karmas, good karma, and attain self-realization and enlightenment. If by chance negative karma is more, in that case also, in the present, one has to double their effort and root out all the Ashubha samskaras. Oh Rama, do you think you are a jada, insentient body? Not at all. You are Chinmatra Swarupa. You are a consciousness. Prajnatattva Swarupa. You are of knowledge. You are of the your consciousness being. Therefore, you need not be a puppet in the hands of Praktana Karma. Not only to you, I am telling it to all the people. Oh dear people, all of you are Chit Swarupa, made of Chaitanya. You are all spirit. You are all consciousness. You are not puppets. You are not Jada Padartha. You are not insentient beings. You are not controlled by a remote controller. Don't say, what is there? Everything is controlled by God. This is written by Brahmaji. This is my destiny. This is like this only. This is my karma. Nothing can be done. Don't say like that. Think. This is non-effort which you are doing. And your non-effort, you are saying that it is because of God. That is not right. If you say, I am being controlled by somebody, so by some unseen Daivam, tell me, who is controlling that unseen Daivam? And if somebody is controlling that unseen Daivam, who is controlling that unseen Daivam? So this will be called Anavastha Dosha. Okay? It will become like a chicken and egg situation. Who is the first start? Therefore, you cannot reach to truth by this logic. You are of consciousness. You are the maker of your destiny. If you put great effort, you will achieve great things. If you put less effort, you will achieve less things. Therefore, don't put your weakness onto some God or Daivam. That is delusion. Whatever your previous actions, karma, will become vasanas for you, tendencies. As per your vasanas, you will follow Shubha and Ashubha paths. Therefore, in the current present situation, you should put your mind and senses in a Shubha Marga, in a path of auspiciousness. Therefore, right effort is important. Whenever your mind goes into negative tendencies, whatever effort you put to bring that onto positive tendencies is called Purushakara. So we'll stop for today and we will continue in next class. Asato ma sadgamaya, tamaso ma jyotirgamaya, mrutyorma amrutam gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Tat Sat. Shri Krishna Arpanamastu. Thank you very much. See you next class.
Okay. Goodbye. Good night, Prasad.
Good night.